Thank you for charging us all with the responsibility of driving Uganda's growth and development. May this meeting bear fruits in that direction. Your Excellency, blessed are those who believe without seeing. We have kept our faith, our hope remains alive, and in you we trust. Rwakitura, we await. In the almighty name we pray, amen.
In Luke chapter 12, verse 48, reminds us that to whom much is given, much is expected. This is indeed a call to national service because much has been entrusted to us and much is expected from us. Therefore, remember, this is Kisanja, no more sleep, no more corruption. For endorsing the candidature of Honorable Ambassador Olaro Tunu for the position of Secretary General of the United Nations. The endorsement of Honorable Olaro Tunu once again underscores the confidence that the National Resistance Movement government has in distinguished Ugandans to serve at the highest levels of international leadership. On behalf of the NRM Parliamentary Caucus, I wish to affirm our full support for the candidature of Honorable Ambassador Olaro Tunu, and we remain optimistic that with your leadership, guidance, and international network, his candidature will receive the support it deserves.
Things which are disturbing the population are now the following, which we should really see how to deal with. The first one is health. Health needs to be addressed. Number one, there is some corruption in the health centers. You don't find the drugs there. I don't know what the problem is with the drugs. Is it because they are being stolen? Or is it because we are under budgeting? What is the problem? So we shall have to discuss it in the cabinet. We shall have to discuss it in the cabinet. So you have that problem of shortage of drugs. People go to the health centers. They are told to go and buy from the shops. This is very dangerous. It should stop. I'm going to bring it up in the cabinet, but I would also like you to take it up and check what is the problem. Are the drugs not enough? Is it because we are under budgeting? Or is it because the drugs are being diverted? Because I have heard of these drugs going into Congo, the neighboring countries, and also being found in the private shops. And yet they are supposed to be government of Uganda punched with the government of Uganda stamp. Then you get the problem of the doctors not being present. Absenteeism. Now apparently, that was why there was a big cry for paying the intern students. When the bishops came to see me, they told me that you are now killing us. If you don't pay the interns, they are the only ones who have been in the hospital. They are the only ones you find there. Because for them, they don't have private practice. Otherwise, the other doctors are in their private practice. They have little time to spend in the hospitals. So I am going really to, through cabinet, I don't want to act, to talk prematurely here, but in the cabinet, I want to make proposals to really end this problem. And we can end it because we have got a lot of doctors. Some of the doctors are even not working in the government. They don't have jobs. You find they are graduates, but they are not yet taken up by the government. They are qualified doctors, young but qualified. So we need to come to a situation where we say, okay, if you don't want to work for the government, go away, work for the private, and let's recruit younger people, let them come and man the system. And then, but there are other things that must follow. I want to propose them to cabinet, then we shall come to you. Heart diseases, they are coming up now. Cancers, we don't know what is causing the cancers so much. Are they the things that people are buying from shops? What is the source of the cancer? Cancers are a big problem. I get a lot of pressure, people wanting to go for cancer treatment in Turkey, a lot of money. India, they come to me. So this money we are spending, which I'm spending because they come to me, we should use it to solve the problems here. What is the problem here? What is causing the cancer? Why are the cancers so much now? Are they from the foods? Are they from what? Many years ago, I came to know that fungus is the one which causes liver cancer. Fungus. Uruhumbo, I don't know what it's called in Uganda. Especially on some foods, like ground nuts, is the one which causes liver cancer. And from that time, many years ago, I banned shelled ground nuts in my place there. My people, they remove the cover of the ground nuts that day, pound, cook, finish. They don't allow it to sleep over. Because that's where the problem is. If you remove you dehusk the ground nuts, then you leave them overnight, then the mold goes there. And worse still if you pound. So I told the doctors, I told all these doctors, you people, this one I have heard, that it causes aflatoxins. Those aflatoxins are the ones which cause liver cancer. But up to now, I have not had a campaign. People shouting, saying, you people, I hear that shelled groundnuts are sold in the markets. Even the pounded ones, the ones which have been pounded. So why should this be the case? If you know, why don't you talk about it? Why don't you? Ugandans listen. Whenever I talk about Ebola now, Ebola I control it by talking. Just talking. Stop shaking hands. That's why you wave at these people. That's how we controlled even Corona. If there are these health hazards, like that one, why can't we finish that one and say, don't again, but you must have to tell us what the problem is for all the doctors. Because I was told by doctors, I didn't know it myself, I was told. But when they told me, I took it up. And in State House here, the groundnuts you eat are not the ones which have, they are dehusked that morning, pounded, cooked, finished. They don't. So, These preventive measures, why can't we use them? What is causing these cancers? The second problem I'm picking up is, of course, corruption. I'm glad some people are trying to do some little fight. Barugahara, is he here? And Nameere, this Nameere woman, they wanted to kill her in Masaka during the elections. Actually, there's a way they gang up, misinform people. They are like AIDS. You know, AIDS kills people by blocking the soldiers of the body. The soldiers of the body, who should be fighting the disease, are attacked and confused. That's how AIDS kills. So these corrupt people, they first misinform, they take over the information channels. Diso, instead of talking about that, he is instead defending them. So in Masaka, the whole government structure, the Diso, the what, we are all hostile to the Nameere group. But after the general elections, we had the general elections on the 15th of January, and a few days after, Nameere invaded me at Rwakitura with about 20 people, 20 young people. And these young people, they came and they said, you old man, we have come to say goodbye to you. They were all young people. We have come to say goodbye to you. You will no longer hear of any NRM massacre because your people are the ones causing the problem. So these were young people, and they were candidates. They had been candidates in those LC something. That's how I took interest. Now, apparently, this local corruption, where you have the LCs or some of the leaders taking the PDM money, taking the money of the circles, that's how you get local resentment, local hatred. So therefore, now that you are elected yourselves, monitor your area. It is very easy to monitor. Because the people will tell you, the population will tell you. They will tell you, they know if you ask them. Now, you people, I've been telling you, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven. The rest will be added unto you. Musoke munonye waka Katonda. Ebirala birongerwako. But that old man doesn't know what he's talking about. I've been telling you about irrigation. Irrigation, Vanange, irrigation. But people, instead of concentrating on those programs, districts, new districts, cities, salaries, I don't know what. Now you see the problem we have in Karamoja now. Even Acholi, I hear in Agago area there, people have been suffering. Because instead of moving on those crucial programs of the railway, because I always tell you, please, apart from defense and security, The crucial priorities, the railway, electricity, irrigation, some of the roads, not all the roads, but some of them, and others, the Maram ones to be maintained as Maram, but maintained, but people don't listen. Districts, city, if you don't now, no vote, no city, no vote. So now, let the cities go and rescue our people in Karamoja now, and the districts, and the councillors, and the mayors. Because people are pushing for all this, somebody wants to be a mayor. Now, irrigation would go apart from the investment for the dams. Like in the case of Karamoja, we have been talking about making that Rupa, is it called Rupa? Rupa Dam. Rope, the one near Matheniko area. Yeah. Many years ago, the North Koreans estimated that we could have, I think, 30 billion liters of water there. They estimated. But it has never been funded. Whenever it comes, the city, district. Now, see the problem we are having now. We are lucky that we have some money to buy food from other parts of the country and take it to Karamoja. But this is a budget. We need to divert budget money to deal with that crisis. So therefore, this time, I want really you to be serious. To say the crucial programs first, defense and security, the railway, some of the roads, electricity, this health, education, and then we can add, if you have got enough money, you can have Rahama district. Now, then the other issue, of course, I'm picking up is PDM. PDM is doing well in some areas, but when I was going around with you in the campaign, you were there. Quarrels in Maracha,
in Kasese. And when you came, first of all, the people were praising PDM because at the level of selection, the real beneficiaries were selected and they received all their funding. They were able to testify that some of their projects were already thriving very well. And you will recall, Your Excellency, when you visited one of the beneficiaries in Kasese municipality, you witnessed a lady who was a person with disability who had invested very well, and she had entered into the money economy, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, we have issues to do with the sub-county chiefs. For PDM, they always have their own share. If you get 1,300,000 is theirs.
They must be arrested.